Anhedonia is a destruction of the pleasure center in the brain. And Dr. Archibald Hart, in his book Thrilled to Death, writes about this, and he claims that 80% of the American public are suffering from this condition.
Right.
And I would say, if you're not Amish, it's probably 100% in the teenage population. Mm-hmm. And what exactly is it? And what are the implications? Well, how many kids do you know today that are just easily bored?
You hear it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
And
you know, they can't, if they're not doing something within the next, let's say 30 seconds, this is what you hear. I heard it from my own kids. I'm bored.
Right. And they can't go from point A to point B without headphones on.
That's right.
5 people will be in a minivan on their way to church, talking on a cell phone to 5 people outside the minivan. Mm-hmm. Or you'll go out to dinner, and mom and dad are on their cell phones, Junior's on the Game Boy. You know, what's going on there?
They get together at the table to share a meal, to share with one another, mm-hmm. and you look, and everyone's else talking to somebody else. Who knows where they're talking to? Or checking emails, or checking the internet, or doing something. It's amazing. It's all over the place.
We're a generation that has pleasured ourselves into imbecility. And it has affected our critical and constructive and creative thinking capacities. I mean, we're teaching our kids what to think, okay? We're not teaching them how to think. And we're losing that capacity. Well, with anhedonia, it's a destruction of the pleasure center in the brain. So on the light end, it's just boredom. A kid's easily bored. Midway, there's lethargy. There's just kind of lazy, lethargic attitude about things. And then on the strong end of anhedonia, it's downright depression, mm-hmm. where the kid cannot enjoy things that he should be enjoying at his age, or things that he used to enjoy. Mm-hmm. You know, whether it be sports or musical instruments, right. or whatever. It's just not exciting enough. The excitement has to be amped up all the time. So it's like any addiction. You have to have more and more to feed it.
Keep feeding it, right.
And so doctors are making the mistake of misdiagnosing anhedonia. Anhedonia is part of depression, but it can be a situation in and of itself. And so they're giving medications for depression and ADD and all these things and complicating the problem. And the problem's not depression. Mm-hmm. And it may not be half the things they're giving these medications for. It might be anhedonia. Mm-hmm. The good news is there's a cure for anhedonia. And it's engaging the kid in some kind of constructive, creative, or critical thinking activity, preferably using his hands, feet, and back. A crossword puzzle is better than nothing. But if you can get them involved in a sporting event or a work detail, something that requires using the brain, mm-hmm. Getting moving, that's the cure.